Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you find this week's vlog interesting. We scanned all the cattle on Sunday, so that's the majority of the video. Feel free to fast forward some of it. There's quite a long clip of us just working the crush. If you get bored, there's a few other bits at the start and the end. But yeah, hope you enjoy. I had a great day. It was so nice. I was in such a good mood on Sunday because we'd spent the whole day doing cattle work. It was windy and rainy and horrible, and a lot of people would think I'm mad for enjoying that, but it was such a nice change to not be in the office, sat at a computer and just getting my hands dirty, doing bits and bobs, and I can't wait to get busier with cattle work over the next few weeks. We've got to wean all the calves, we've got to TB test, and no doubt there'll be loads of other bits and bobs in between. So hoping to get back into the swing of things. Hope this is a good video for you guys, and let me know if you want to see more of certain stuff or what you're liking, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Started the week by checking the stock. They were low on mineral blocks, so I went and put some new ones out. We give them to them all year round and just have them out in the field. Make sure to keep them topped up, and this hopefully stops them getting any mineral deficiencies. Wisp was out there helping me. I dropped this one as I was driving around onto my foot and the lid broke, hence it took me quite a while to peel that off. Then I went home and gave some hard feed to the 2 cows and 2 calves that were at home. 1 cow and calf have been up just because they weren't doing as well. The ginger calf is the one that we hand reared, and then there's another older cow who isn't doing too well, and we've just had her at home feeding. We headed over to the ground at Rugby, which is where the majority of the cows are at the moment. We were getting ready for scanning, so we got them all in. They were actually pretty keen to come in, and we just opened the gate and most of them walked in. Then the boys went off to the back of the fields because they're quite open. There isn't a lot of fencing separating different paddocks. Went and got the last ones that were hiding at the back and brought them in. I was waiting up in the pen on the drive, making sure nothing escaped, and had fun watching the cows nibbling at the leaves. We got underway scanning and got into a pretty good routine straight away. When I started filming, we'd done about half of the cows. We had another 40 or so to do. We were in a good rhythm at this point. We were jabbing the calves for fluke, trimming their tails, cutting out their brands so that we could see who they were, and then Ian was scanning. I had a clipboard with the paperwork, was writing down how far in calf they are and the cow's brand number, or some of them don't have a brand, and those ones who were doing their ear tags. This is the mob that have the 3 new bulls in, and we were really pleased. I think we only had 2 cows that weren't in calf, so that was a really good result. New bulls had obviously done a good job. Once we finished the mob at Rugby, we went back home, got the remaining 30 or so cows in and scanned them there. They didn't scan quite as well, but that's because they're the mob that were the later calvers. We had one new calf last week, so actually they were ones that were sort of freshly had calves, and not expecting them to be in calf again just yet, but we may well scan them again in another couple of months, and I imagine they will be in calf hopefully. Didn't film any of the scanning at home because I was in a bit of a rush at that point, had some other stuff to get on and do, and also the heavens opened and it started pouring down, so luckily Ian had his big umbrella there to stop his scanning equipment getting wet. But yeah, it was slightly less stress free at home, but we got it done and it was all in all a pretty good day.
So I just wanted to add a bit of a disclaimer here because the next bit I'm going to show you is a calf that was over at the ground at Rugby, but unfortunately it managed to get out. There was obviously a hole in the fence or something. We quite often get issues over there with people coming because there's a lot of building work, so they try and nick stuff on the ground, and yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, really sadly it got out onto the A5. The road was shut, the police were there, and I'm going to insert a clip showing you the calf running down the A5, which someone took, and it was on Facebook. And yeah, it's not very nice. So if you don't want to watch that, then fast forward. But I want to be transparent and show you that it's not all roses. Stuff goes wrong sometimes, and now we're dealing with the consequence of that. The calf is still lame a couple of weeks later now. We've been giving it painkillers and different bits and bobs, and we're just giving it a bit of time to see if it gets better. But it's not looking too hopeful at the minute.
That's about it for cows this week. I didn't want to end on a negative note, so enjoy these little clips of my Labradors enjoying themselves out on a walk. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you'd like to see in my coming videos.